better than the US.
All these police are getting ready. You can see they've got drop-down metal shields for their windshields. My trip just got way more interesting. Today is my first free day in London. I'm gonna be exploring, I'm gonna be meeting Iain at 10:45. You know, he's a music reviewer. We've been Facebook friends for a number of years, but he lives in the south of the UK, and he's coming up to London to spend some time with me today. But first, I'm just kind of getting ready here in the morning. I've got Kenneth Copeland going back here on the laptop, and my uncle has asked me to find him a bike shop t-shirt. So I found a bike shop not far from here. I'm gonna take the tube over there and find him a shirt. It's super early. It's only like, what time is it? It's 8 a.m. right now. I'm gonna go get breakfast, and then I'm gonna hop on the tube, and then I'm gonna pack up the rest of my stuff and move to my new hotel, because my stay at this hotel is ending and I've got to change over to the other one. Here we go. Those folks have been shopping. The bacon hill is huge. Okay. Now I feel like I'm in London. One of the things I've always enjoyed about places like this in Germany is how you'll have all this old architecture with this kind of modern stuff built into it, these places to shop and things like that. I kind of really appreciate that contrast and collision, which I think I said earlier a few days ago, but this area really, I'm in the Oxford Circus area, and this really sums that up quite nicely. Opera hamburgers. There are a lot of fashion shops here. H&M, specific designers. Some really, really high, you know, what is called high fashion is just so beyond practical. And some of it's nice and some of it's really cool. But it just got me thinking, music and fashion are very similar in that if you put a disproportionate focus on the form, you can lose the function. You can create something that's so crazy bonkers because you dove so hard into the art form that it's inaccessible. Or sometimes you can go the other way. And you can focus so much on the function that you lose the form. You know, just saying what you want to say, that you let excellence in the craft go by the wayside because you think that's not important. And I think sometimes people do that in music, in many of these art forms, whether we're talking about music, whether we're talking about visual art, whether we're talking about fashion. The intersection of function and form and where that falls can be very important and is worth thinking about. These are things I think about as I'm walking the streets of London. Okay, Iain says he's here, so I've got to find him. Hey, man.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing, buddy?
Filming me buying shops. Hi, folks.
There's a marathon going through Hyde Park today. It's routing us a bit. So in trying to get around this marathon, it seems like
we might be entering it.
Yeah, we're going deeper, I think.
There's barriers everywhere.
I hear Daft Punk in the distance, and suddenly there are tents. And you said this is primarily used as a concert venue, but yeah, sometimes for sporting events as well?
It's used as a music venue. So, you know Alter.
Yeah.
So they recently just released a live album of them performing with an orchestra. That was recorded here.
Mark Tremonti and an orchestra would be fantastic.
It sounds incredible. But they recorded that live album here.
It's apparently where Winston Churchill used to hang out.
Yeah, over there, the clouds. His room's up on that first floor there, where he used to drink.
So you can see a lot of police in the area. They're getting ready for they're gonna basically block off the street, some sort of political protest. And apparently they're also expecting some counter-protesting, so we're getting through the area now while we can. I don't know what I'm protesting.
Neither do I. Oh, in London.
So yeah, they've already got that portion blocked off already.
And that's Whitehall, the Ministry of Defence.
I recognized MI6 from a movie. I was like, it's MI6. It blew up in Skyfall.
I was going to point that out to you later.
Yeah.
It's called special effects.
I would have
ever heard of them?
All these police are getting ready. You can see they've got drop-down metal shields for their windshields. My trip just got way more interesting. This busker behind me was singing the Baby Shark song on the street. Yes, ma'am.
Where are you from?
I'm from Scotland.
Oh, gosh, I know what that is. Could you give a pint for the children today?
Well, he's floating. How clever.
Amazing, isn't it?
I think I know how it works.
I'll test you in a moment.
This band is called Screams from the Sun. I'm a little sad we missed it. This fountain is the most German thing I've seen since I've been here. This is excellent.
And we're in London.
And we're in London. We are certainly not in Germany. This is what I came all this way for, Ian. This is why I'm here. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. I'm making play like I'm taking a selfie, but really, Ian's just taking a picture of me taking a picture of myself. Okay? It seems that the police are starting to bulk up in this area, so that's probably moving in this direction, you would say?
Well, no, they'll stop there. It won't come further this way.
Gotcha.
So we're clear of the area now. I've planned it purposely for that.
You are a professional, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
An amateur professional.
Okay, so I have a question. So in the US, our Pizza Hut mostly just has pizza and chicken wings. But we had a Pizza Hut by our hotel that had like barbecue ribs and stuff. Is that normal here?
I think so.
Huh. Guys, their Pizza Huts are doing better than ours.
We are better than the US.
Right, so this is kind of the theater district almost.
Yes, this is the. I think I'm correct saying this is the West End.
Vaudeville, you got Kinky Boots.
Kinky Boots there.
Everywhere.
Lion King up there somewhere probably.
I would love to see a Broadway production of Lion King sometime. I believe it was playing when I was in New York, but I mean the tickets were quite expensive at the time.
One of the best shows you can see if you're here is a company that do plays that like the play that goes wrong and stuff.
Huh.
So it's complete, really slapstick humour, perfect comedy timing, really silly. They have a couple of actors that really play to the crowd, get distracted and stuff. It's hilarious.
If you went to UD like me, you played the Jazz Tooth stomping at the Savoy. There's the Savoy. Professor Leslie, if you're watching this, thanks. Thanks for watching today, everybody. There's still a lot of great footage to go through from London and France and Dover, and this stuff I shot it 1.5 years ago, so I'm trying to catch up. And it includes a really great conversation I had with Ian about music, about Christian music, about concerts between the US and the UK. And then also go over to samueldayofficial.com and take a look at some of the great spring and summer merchandise I have up over there. I love you, Jesus loves you, and until next time, onward and upward.